Hello and welcome to St. Louis Park High School Stadium. Today we are here for an MSHSL Boys High School Lacrosse game. This matchup is between the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights at 0-3 and the St. Louis Park Orioles at 2-2. Your starting lineups today for the St. Louis Park Orioles. At attack, we're going to have Reed Seuss, Brody Ilstrup, and Matt Harkema. At midi, Rob Rothler, Jack Brayak, and Jackson Loken. Defense, Josh Messick, Jeff Rounds, and Rhett Piper. And in net, Colin Monicati. For the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights, for attack, Tommy Ludke, Griffin Elin, and Turner Wine. Midfield, Fogo, Nate Berry. Then the team's leading scorer, Matt Arneson. And then the LSM, Harrison Brink. At defense, we have the captains Mitch Lowenberg and Jay Weber, and then Lucian Paris. In net is Cade Gleekle. Players have shaken hands and we're about ready to start. Taking face-off will be Nate Berry for the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights and Phil Wagner for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Nate Berry wins the face-off there, and Benilde will be attacking right away. Oh, but he loses the ball, and Harrison Brink, the long stick midfielder, picks it up. And Benilde will have their first opportunity down in the box. Ludke seems to be injured down there in the corner right now. Play is stopped. Stay in the game, and it'll be St. Louis Park ball. Down to the keeper, Monicati. He out there to 88, Rhett Piper. Downfield to 85, Jeff Rounds. Rounds will take it to the 40-yard line and kick it out to Robbie Rothler. Robbie coming in with the first shot and a goal. Robbie right away getting a pass, taking it downfield, just walking right in above the crease there, and goes low on Cade Gleekle for the first goal of the game. It is 1-0 St. Louis Park. For Robbie Rothler, that is his 5th goal of the season and his 7th point. Nate Berry and Wagner in the face-off circle again, and Nate Berry picks it up this time. Field, Berry to Ludke. Ludke passes it back to Griffin Elin at X. Elin taking it around up top. Matt Arneson, the team's leading scorer. Now back out to Nate Berry. Berry to Ludke. Ludke playing up at the 30 right now. Now taking it in. Not much movement going around right now for the Benilde offense. And now into Turner Wine, and bad pass, and it'll roll out to about the 30, and then it'll be picked up by Jake Anderson. Back to Griffin Elin. Turner Wine with the shot, and a save by Colin Monicati. Park attempt to clear is good, and they'll be taking it down the other way on a fast break. The shot, and a save by Cade Gleekle. Good shot by Jack Herms there. But Gleekle with the good offside save. Now the fight for the ball continues. Lucian Paris there for Benilde. And number 1, Reed Seuss picks it up for St. Louis Park. Up top to Jack Herms at 30. Number 9, Brody Ilstrup with the ball. Ilstrup taking it in. One-handed cradle right now around Mitch Lowenberg, and a low shot, and It is off to the left. St. Louis Park wins the chase. Reed Seuss back there at X, and it'll be St. Louis Park ball. Seuss running around the crease. Up top there, ball dropped. No battle for it. Nate Berry for Benilde going at that one, but St. Louis Park will recover. That is number 13, Jack Brayak with the ball now. Trying to dodge around LSM, Harrison Brink, and loses the ball. Mitch Lowenberg picks it up for Benilde. Whistle blown. Ball will go back to St. Louis Park. Number 9, Brody Ilstrup again. He is the team's leading scorer with 17 goals in just 4 games. And there's a shot by Matt Harkema and a save by Cade Gleekle. Going the other way, Harrison Brink taking it downfield. Junior long stick midi for this team and down to Griffin Elin, but looks like the pass is off, goes out of bounds. It'll be Orioles ball. Goalie Monicati is going to start out this clear here. Pass it up there to Robbie Rothler. Rothler taking it back to X. Kind of a relaxed start to this game for both teams. Not many fast break opportunities. The only goal so far for Robbie Rothler of St. Louis Park. Just walked right in above the crease, put that one in. 1-0 Orioles right now. Shot there by number 9, Brody Ilstrup, and it'll be off. But again, Reed Seuss back there at X to be there for the chase and gain possession for the Orioles once again. Up to number 23, Jack Hermes. Into Rothler again. Pass in there to Seuss, and it'll be dropped. Good breakup by the Benilde defense. But it will be recovered by St. Louis Park, number 9, Brody Ilstrup. Park offense looking very comfortable early, just passing it around on the outside till they see an opportunity. It'll be a calm kind of day for them, but Harrison Brink breaks up the play there. Fortunately for the Orioles, 23 Jack Hermes gets it right back. Going in is Harkema, the shot, and it's wide left again. Seuss again winning the chase, and it'll be Oriole ball. Good form on the jump shot there, just a little to the left. That's up top, but dropped, and number 6 for Benilde-St. Margaret's, Michael Kelly picks it up. Kelly making it all the way in, drops the ball, and Park recovers. Orioles already taking it back the other way. Whistle blown. Benilde wins possession, and that'll be Griffin Elin on a quick restart for Benilde, trying to make something happen. Up in a shot. Recovered by goalie Colin Monicati there. Park with another clear here. That'll be 88, Rhett Piper. To Jeff Rounds. Rounds taking it up across the midfield. And once again, Brody Ilstrup taking it in. Can't quite get in there. Good defense by number 7, captain for Benilde, Mitch Lowenberg. See a cut in the middle of the field, and there is a flag down on the play. So once this play stops, we'll see what that is. A shot, and it is saved by Cade Gleekle. That shot was number 27, Matt Harkema, who made the All-State team last year in the NBSLA Club League for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Penalty will be on Mitch Lowenberg. Benilde the man down now. Callahan Kuntz comes into the game for the Red Knights. We'll see if they try to play a box and one or the wheel. Looks like right now they're playing. Oh, and in there, a shot for number 9, Brody Ilstrup. Can't get it to go, and now Nate Berry with the ball, but he's struggling, fighting for it, off his helmet. And number 1, Seuss, gets the ball back, and the Orioles will have another possession. Seuss, the pass in, just off there. That was to Harkema, just misses, and now Benilde will get the ball back, and that'll be Nate Berry on the restart. Nate Berry taking it around the attackman there and out to midfield. He's got Brink on his left, Ludke in front of him. Takes it back out and passes out to Elin. Red Knights so far not able to penetrate very much, lacking possessions right now, and that is Michael Kelly over to Elin. Takes it down to the 30 and the 20. Now goal line, and he'll take it behind the net to X. Now he decides to come back out. Michael Kelly again. So not much offense for Benilde. Back behind X now. Up to Nate Berry. The pass from Griffin Elin there. Back down to Matt Arneson, excuse me. Now Griffin Elin behind X. Back to Arneson at goal line. Back to Elin, just playing back and forth. A little keep away right now. And the pass up to Berry. Defender charges at it, but can't get it. Berry will pick it up off the ground. Benilde keeping possession. Now Berry going in. A shot. And it is off the mark, or saved, excuse me, by Colin Monicati. Another save for him, and now they'll attempt to clear it. Another clear with Rhett Piper there. Park at midfield and taking it down the field now. It's Robbie Rothler. Whistle blown. Red Knight ball. Possibly a ward there. Maybe failure to advance. He's around the 30. You have 20 seconds once you get possession to get it to your side of the field and into the box there. That is the 30-yard line there, and then the red lines you see going down by the numbers. And a shot and a goal. Beautiful shot, low goal. Sounded like it hit off a pipe. A little ting there. And as we see the replay here, gets the feed in. I believe that's number 9, Brody Ilstrup. As I said earlier, the leading scorer of the team here at St. Louis Park. And that will be assisted by Robbie Rothler. That'll be his 3rd assist of the season. And now another face-off. That's Nate Berry in there for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Nate gets it. And Benilde ball. Hits Ludke down there at the 20-yard line. Down to goal line extended and back to X. And that's Griffin Elin taking it around the crease. The pass and little scuffle down there in front of the net. A couple guys running into each other, and Benilde will end up with possession. It'll be number 42, Turner Wine, on the restart. Now number 10 taking it in, that's Mason Dieterding. A shot and a goal! That is number 18, Jake Anderson, on the goal there. That is Jake Anderson's first goal of the season. just the fourth game Benilde has played. You see the pass up from behind the net. Jake gets a quick shot, and goalie Colin Monicati just can't get there in time. It's on his low offside there. That's the hardest save to make as a goalie. And Jake with a good shot there to cut the deficit in half. It is 2-1 St. Louis Park here with just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nate Berry again at the face-off. And Benilde can't come up with it. That's number 13, Jack Brayek, winning that one. Now 23, Jack Kramer's with the ball. Brody Ilstrup. 26, Jackson Lalkin. Trying to get around Nate Berry, but playing some pretty solid defense right now, not letting him penetrate inside. That's Ilstrup up top now. Works it in, and a shot, but it is saved by goalie Cade Gleekel. And now to go the other way, Nate Berry with the ball. Griffin Elin working it in, a shot off the mark. Orioles win the chase, and that'll be St. Louis Park ball going the other way. St. Louis Park in white on white, obviously, and then we have Benilde-St. Margaret's red on red. Cleared down the field there, out of bounds once again, and it'll be back to Benilde's attacking end. They have 34 seconds to work with here. Lucian Paris picking up the ball. Lucian, a junior, I believe this will be his first start of the season. And now Mitch Lowenberg taking it down. Mitty staying back, and now gets back on that side, and Griffin Elin takes it around behind the net to X. Up around the crease. See what Griffin can do with this. Matt Arneson. Pass to Turner Wine, it looked like, off the mark though. That will be Oriole ball with just 7 seconds left in the quarter. Cleared all the way down the field there. Gleekel now gets the ball, and time will expire at the end of the first quarter. It is 2-1 St. Louis Park Orioles. A good, clean lacrosse game so far. Not too many goals, but we did see Ilstrup, the team's leading scorer, get that second goal for St. Louis Park, and then Jake Anderson, his first goal of the season for Benilde. And on the subject of Benilde, they are 0-3 this season, but they did face 3 of the best teams in the state of Minnesota in Bloomington Jefferson, Eagan, and Eden Prairie. St. Louis Park also played Jefferson, suffering a 19-2 loss in that game. Lost by 1 goal to Orono, and then have wins against Minnehaha Academy and Monticello. For Benilde, that Eden Prairie lost. They lost 13-10 in that game. I talked to a few of the players in the last few days, and they told me about the game, and it was a close game. They were playing Eden Prairie, the defending champs in the state of Minnesota, and so obviously it was a huge game for them. You never know how your team's going to be the first game of the season, but going up against the defending champs is never an easy task. But only losing by 3 goals, and they had their backup goalie and freshman Jackson Buzz Williams playing for them. He only has 1 year of experience playing goalie, so for them to keep the game that close with a 1-year goalie, he definitely stepped up for them, and so did the rest of the team. That was their most competitive game so far this season. Benilde also suffering losses 14-7 to Eagan and 10-0 2 days ago at home against Bloomington Jefferson. Speaking of Jackson Williams, who had to come in the clutch in that game against Eden Prairie, they couldn't quite get the win, but he definitely had a great game for a second-year player and a freshman. I talked to him today. First of all, his name is Jackson, but the team knows him as Buzz. His name is Buzz to those guys and to his family because when he was little, he was a big Toy Story fan, and he was a big fan of Buzz Lightyear, so Buzz is his nickname, and it's just kind of stuck for this team. And he told me that he was excited about that Eden Prairie game. Even though they got the loss, he was happy that he got the experience. And the coaches told him before the game there wasn't really pressure on him. They knew he didn't have much experience, and he said it was fun and played a pretty good game. St. Louis Park, on the other hand, they have Matt Harkema, who was an all-state attackman in the NBSLA last year. They did lose a couple key guys. All-American Carlos Seguenza, he was the midi and Fogo for them, and Joey Kramer, a defenseman. We line up for the face-off here. It's number 6, Robbie Ruffler, and then Nate Berry, 21, for the Red Knights. Nate Berry winning the face-offs as the teams have switched sides, so now the Red Knights will be attacking on the right side of your screen. They'll be going from left to right, and the Orioles will be going from right to left. Behind the net now is Griffin Elin. Griffin working it around. Has Ludke open up top. Back down to Elin. Out to Turner Wine. Ball goes down, and it's picked up by the Orioles. St. Louis Park will be taking it the other way. Can he make it out without going out of bounds? No, he's pushed out, and Matt Arneson will pick it up for the Red Knights. Down to Wine. Back to Elin at X. He'll be playing X for most of this game. Tommy Ludke, another key player for this team at attack. Ludke has 4 goals on the season. Up to Ludke. The shot. That'll go out of bounds. The chase will be won by Turner Wine of Benilde. It'll be Red Knight possession. Wine up top to Nate Berry. And over to Arneson, again the team's leading scorer. We'll see if he can do anything here. He'll send it back to Griffin behind the net at X. The shot won't go. And now Monicati will take it out of the crease, scaring his team, and now almost a big scare for the Orioles as Benilde could have picked up the ball and shot one with him a good 15 yards out of the net there. But nevertheless, he will get back in the net. And now a shot by Nate Berry goes wide, and Griffin Elin will take it back from behind the net. He hits it up to Wine. Wine shot off the pipe, and now out to Ludke. Ludke is pushed from behind. The ref sees it. That will be Red Knight ball. Ludke on the restart at the 20-yard line. Back to Elin again at X. The X player very important as they feed the ball, pass it over the net to hit open players for the shots. That's their primary role. They can also run around and score some goals. Griffin's a pretty fast guy. He's got some moves, so maybe we'll see a goal from him in this game. Nate Berry now trying to push it into Ludke. Ludke off to the left. Elin, though, at X, wins that chase. For those of you who don't know lacrosse very well, when you shoot the ball and it goes out of bounds, as we see a shot by Ludke there, whoever's closest body part to the end line gets the possession. So it doesn't go by stick. You'll see people sticking their sticks out when they run to chase the ball, but it doesn't go by stick. Your arm counts, so when you stick your stick out, you can measure it by the arm, and that's a shot and a goal. Turner Wine there. Beautiful shot. Looks like he went top right. We'll see on the replay here. Nate Berry now in the face-off. And Roethler will get it out there, and his team will pick it up. And now number 13, Jack Brayek, taking it down the field. But as I was saying, when someone shoots the ball, it goes off target. Both teams are chasing the ball out of bounds. Once it crosses the inline, whichever player is closest to it, their team is awarded possession. So just because someone shoots and it goes out of bounds doesn't mean the other team gets the ball, like a lot of other sports. A lot of times, the player back at X on the offensive side will win the chase. So a lot of times when offense misses and it goes out of bounds, the offense actually regains possession. Interesting tidbit if you don't know too much about lacrosse. That really sets it apart from other shooting sports. Now the Orioles with possession once again. That is number 26, Jackson Loken. Cade Glico recovers that ball, and it'll go back down the other way. Number 10, Mason Dieterding with the ball. He feeds it in to Turner Wine, but can't convert there. Good look there, but couldn't connect, and that is a pass that went out of bounds. So the Orioles will recover possession, and they'll be taking it the other way. Fight right now for the ball. And Griffin Elin picks it up. The attackman, we're usually seeing him behind the net, but right there, swooped in, picked up the ball, and gained back a valuable possession for the Red Knights here, as the score remains 2-2. Griffin Elin with a shot off to the right, or left, excuse me, the goalie's right. See on that one, he gets the feed from Tommy Ludke. Shot. Goalie Colin Monicati actually on the ground going for that one there. Getting down and dirty. Ludke feeds it back to Griffin Elin. Elin up there to number 10, Mason Dieterding. Dieterding to Michael Kelly. And down back to Ludke. Just going around the circle right now, waiting for some cuts, something to happen on offensive end. Back to Griffin behind the net, as we have a sub coming in the game, Nate Berry. Pass, and a shot, and a goal there. To Tommy Ludke. That will be Ludke's 5th goal of the season. See the feed there. And Ludke with a good low shot, puts it in. Now it'll be 3-2 Red Knights here. We have 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. And another face-off won by Nate Berry. Benilde will have possession again with a 1-goal lead. Nate Berry's gonna try to take it in, but is denied by Roethler. And now Ludke taking it on his own behind the net. Ludke up to Griffin Elin. We have a whistle blown, and it will be St. Louis Park possession. Rother taking it down the field there to 27. That is Matt Harkema. Now the fight for the ball, 27 for Benilde. Jay Weber, the captain, gets it back and sends it down to Ludke. We have a fast break play here. Ludke into Griffin Elin. Elin over to Turner Wine, and Turner Wine fires it into the back of the net. Beautiful execution, good team play. And with 6 minutes to go in the first, it is now 4-2 Red Knights. That is the perfect team play you see on a fast break in lacrosse. You see here Ludke sends it in to Elin. Elin isn't selfish, passes out to Wine. Wine with the shot just over the goalie and into the back of the net. Beautiful execution. And now it'll be Jack Brea and Nate Berry taking face-off. We have a false start on Nate Berry. So it will be St. Louis Park ball. Breck loses it. Scrum for the ball, and Benilde picks it up. That's Jake Anderson. He had the early goal today. Griffin Elam with a shot off target. Chase won by the Red Knights. Michael Kelly there with a spin dodge and a shot, left-handed to the left side of the net. And that's a goal for the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. Another beautiful play for Benilde. Perfectly executed. That is the junior Michael Kelly. Benilde really on fire in this second quarter here on offense. See that replay there? Good spin by Michael Kelly, really faking out the defender. Then it was just him and the keeper. Manikati couldn't get there on that one. It's a hard shot to save when it's just you and the shooter. Another goal for Benilde. It is now 5-2. Red Knights win possession now. Jake Anderson up to Griffin Elam. Elam taking it behind the net. Up to Tommy Ludke. Ludke with a shot. Now the Red Knights are really firing. Couldn't get that one in the net, but Turner will win the chase, and the Red Knights will continue to fire them at the Orioles net. Nate Berry over to Jake Anderson. Down to Griffin Elam behind the net there. Elam back to Anderson, and up top to Fogo and midfielder Nate Berry. Shot by Turner. It is off, but the Red Knights will win the chase, and it'll remain in their possession. Nate Berry winning 63% of the face-offs on the season. Key player for Benilde. And the feed in to Ludke off a helmet, it looked like. Chase won by the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights once again, and Griffin Elam will start it up again from behind X. Good opportunity there, but couldn't put it in. But the Red Knights do remain with the possession. Orioles can't catch a break right now. Nate Berry with the shot from the 25-yard line right into the back of the net. That is the senior Nate Berry. Mainly a face-off guy, but he is a good midfielder, and that is his first goal of the season. Nate Berry. That'll make it 6-2. Red Knights with the lead. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. Berry taking the face-off once again. And Berry will win it. That was Robbie Rothler, number 6 for St. Louis Park on the face-off. Nate Berry with another win today. Seems he's won the majority so far. And Matt Arneson now, leading scorer again. Quiet so far today. Michael Kelly down at the 10-yard line now. Started back up again to Arneson. Elam down in the corner. And now Turner, the shot, saved by Colin Monicati, and now the clear. Sends it downfield, pass out of bounds, and now Matt Arneson for the Red Knights will start it back up. And it actually looks like they're now giving possession to the Orioles. A little confusion down there. Mitch Lowenberg playing D right now on number 9, Brody Ilstrup. Playing on their own little island there at the 45-yard line. No one within 15 yards of them. 23, Jack Hermes comes up. Ilstrup trying to get around Mitch on his own. And Mitch gets a good stick check. Ball's on the ground. They will scrum for it right now. Whistle blown. Looks like a push, and it'll be the Red Knights' ball. that is Michael Kelly, who just scored a goal a few minutes ago, taking it down. The pass in to Turner, and a shot blocked there, and it'll go out of bounds. Chase won by the Red Knights. Flips it over to Griffin Elin, and he'll start from X. The feed up top. Mark Falls can't handle it, and Jay Weber picking it back up. Falls up there now. The shot, and bounced off something there, slowed down, and Colin barely got a hold of it, but he got a hold of it. Good save by him. And they're sending it back down the field now, and there's a whistle. Six Rothler. Take it in, the shot. Can't get it to go. 2 minutes left in the first half. It is 6-2 Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. I'm Ethan Lee, glad to be here with you. That is Michael Kelly stripping the ball away from Jackson Malkin, and now he drops it on what looked like an attempted pass, and they recover it. Elin, and now to Turner, back on goal line extended. Back to Griffin Elin, he'll go behind X and try to start something up here. Griffin feeds up to Mark Falls. Falls a shot off to the right side. They will win the chase and keep possession, but Falls a good opportunity there, just couldn't get it on the mark. Falls has 2 goals on the season. Wouldn't be surprised to see one from him today. It's Dieterding to Kelly, to Elin, all those guys juniors. Griffin really getting disrupted there. And that is Josh Messick getting in his face, getting him to drop the ball. But that will be a penalty. St. Louis Park will be a man down in their defensive zone right now. Another scoring opportunity for Benilde. Mark Falls. Falls makes it look like he's going to shoot, then sends it to Kelly. Kelly to Elin. Elin right over the goalie's head and into the back of the net, tickling some twine with just a minute to go. 7-2 Red Knights now. Red Knights explosive in this second quarter. It is now 7-2, just under a minute to go. We have goals from, seems like everybody out here. Got Elin, Ludke, Turner, Jake Anderson. Explosive offense. And now we also have a goal scorer in this game, Nate Berry, taking the face-off. And he was facing against Jack Brayak once again. Still fighting for it. Looks like Brink goes over Brayak, and now the Orioles will be awarded possession. #27, Matt Harkema with the ball. Harkema, as we mentioned, was on the All-State team last year. St. Louis Park state champions in the MVSLA against Duluth. Year before losing in the championship to Hudson. A lot of good play there has shown that they're ready to take on the next level here in the MSHSL. Pretty good play for them so far this season, but struggling here today against the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights with just 30 seconds left in the first half. They are down by 5. And a timeout is called. 30 seconds left in the first. We have a timeout. And that will be by the Orioles. Trying to draw something up to get another goal here right before halftime. Cut the lead down to 4 possibly. And as I was mentioning, St. Louis Park with some very good teams in the past few years. Runner-up 2 years ago in the state tournament for the NBSLA, and last year the champions. And now moved up to the high school league, 2-2 so far, showing that they can play with the big boys. And for BSM, they had a good 13-3 season last year. They lost to the Blake School in the section finals. Blake went on to lose in the state tournament, but a pretty good season, and then a heartbreaking loss for Benilde. And they lost some key players, Josh Workmeister, Midi, Jake Donlin, he was an LSM for the team, and Jeremy Pasteur, goalie. We'll see how Kay Gleekle does in his third game for Benilde. So far, not too bad, only let up 2 goals. And as I mentioned, Josh Workmeister, a key loss for them. He was a huge goal scorer last season, and he is now playing for the University of Minnesota club team. Benilde has sent a lot of guys to college teams in the past. I don't believe anyone will be this year, though. I've talked to some players. It doesn't seem as anyone will be pursuing a college career at Lacrosse. As we see a shot there, Gleekle handles it. And now with 10 seconds left, it looks like we won't see any more scoring in the first half, as Parisi takes it with 5 seconds. And a little jawing going on down there, but 3 seconds left in the half. And with 3 seconds left in the first half, Benilde calls a timeout. Interesting move by Coach Colin Mulcahy there. Not sure exactly what the strategy is, but maybe we'll find out. Benilde definitely on track to have their best scoring affair of the season. Their high is 10 goals against Eden Prairie. They scored 7 against Egan. They already have 7 just in this first half here. And they got blanked 2 days ago against Jefferson, so a much needed scoring party for Benilde right now. Getting those shots going early. I was at that Jefferson game watching Benilde, try to study up for today, and I definitely noticed they were getting shots, but not a lot of quality shots. Jefferson has a really good defense, and they definitely did a great job at disrupting those shots. And Benilde played a close first quarter, but second quarter on, it was just a blowout. And the team was deflated. It was not a fun time. And now it looks like today, definitely on the other end of the spectrum, Jay Weber with a shot. I see what they were doing there in the timeout. Shoots just over the net, though. I don't know if the goalie was expecting that or not, but it goes over. And that'll be the end of the first half. 7-2, Benilde St. Margaret's. We're going to step away for just a little bit. Thank you for watching. Hope we see you in the second half. It is 7-2 Benilde. This is ParkTV 16.
When a counselor asked how much my husband drinks, I said, not that much. I don't know why I said that. He always drank too much. But I guess I'm so used to keeping it a secret that I didn't tell the truth, to myself or anyone else. My husband has drinks with friends after work. He has a couple of drinks at home with dinner, and a few more while we watch TV. Pretty soon he's shouting at me and blaming me for all of his problems. I just can't take it anymore. A counselor recommended Al-Anon family groups. She said Al-Anon members have had experiences just like mine, and they would explain how Al-Anon is helping them. I didn't want to go to Al-Anon, but I'm sure glad I did. Is someone's drinking breaking your heart? You might be surprised at what you can learn at an Al-Anon family group from people just like you. Call 1-888-4-AL-ANON or go to alanon.org.
Hello and welcome back to St. Louis Park High School Stadium. We have the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights leading St. Louis Park right now, 7-2. So far, a pretty good game for the Red Knights. They have been firing the shots, particularly in the second quarter. A lot of good team plays, and also my favorite goal so far, a spin move by Michael Kelly, dodges the defender, goes right in over the keeper. Beautiful goal. So far, pretty flawless play for the Red Knights. On the other end, St. Louis Park has gotten the opportunities. They've possessed the ball a good amount of the time, but Gleekel's had a few good saves, and they just haven't been able to convert. So we'll see how this second half goes. Nate Berry right off the bat, winning the face-off against number 13, Jack Brayak, who's been in there for a lot of the face-offs in the second quarter mostly. And now it's Griffin Elin behind the net. Elin out to Turner Wine. Wine originally not even listed on the varsity roster, and now he's getting a lot of playing time. He got the start today. Arneson back behind the net to Griffin Elin. Back to Matt Arneson. Now up top to Turner. Nate Berry, Arneson back at X again. A lot of quick passing right now for Benilde, but ball goes down. Nate Berry picks it up at the 35-yard line. And back to Arneson and behind the net once again. Griffin Elin with the ball now at X. To Turner. Nate Berry loses it, but Arneson picks it up. Deflected. We got a mess down there in the middle. Who will come out with the ball? It is Matt Arneson. Beautiful play and hits Turner, but the pass is actually just off. Turner saves it from going out of bounds, but number 13, Jack Brayak, picks the ball up, and now the Orioles have possession. First possession of the half. We'll see how they do. Brayak loses the ball. Arneson picks it up. And just like that, it'll be going back the other way to Benilde. Matt Arneson down at the 20-yard line. Griffin Elin behind the net. Red Knights taking their sweet time right now with a 5-goal lead. Orioles going back the other way. Robbie Roffler picking the ball back up and spins around Nate Berry. Can't get inside though, and he'll get it to Ilstrup, number 9, for the Orioles. And Ilstrup taking it back up top. Good pressure by Mitch Lowenberg. He's been aggressive all game, creating some pressure, a few ground balls, and once again doing that, forcing the ball behind the net. And number 1, Seuss, with the ball going back and forth around the defender, Calhan Kuntz, the shot, but is off target. Orioles win the chase, however, and will have the possession once again. We're just 3 minutes into this third quarter. If you're just joining us, it is 7-2. Benilde-St. Margaret's been dominating the second quarter, and so far the third, nothing going for either team. And the shot there, Brody Ilstrup just to the left. Defenders, Mitch Lowenberg on that, not letting him get inside once again. Jay Weber now on Matt Harkema with the ball. Harkema with the shot. He jumps and shoots it. It goes straight into the ground and over behind the net. Lowenberg gives it to goalie Gleekel, and Gleekel out to Kuntz, the senior, who sends it down to midfield. Jay Weber, senior captain for the team, defender taking it down. And they will be taking it down the net. I believe that is Ludke there, right in the sun. Now the fight for the ball, he picks it up. Sends it up to Turner. And Nate Berry now up to the 25. The shot. It is blocked. And scrum for the ball now. 8 yards in front of the net. Benilde regains possession. Michael Kelly, the pass behind the net. Elin with the ball now. Elin sends it up to Turner. Turner with the shot. Good save by Colin Monicati. And he'll clear it out now as St. Louis Park avoided a big possession there for Benilde. Great shot, great save, but now they lose the ball already, and that is Brink at LSM, who sends it into Elin. Elin, the pass in to Ludke, the shot, and that is a goal. Tommy Ludke scoring. I believe that is his second goal of the game. Another good team play. As you see there, he gets the feed, just goes right over the keeper, falling down, and puts it in. Beautiful execution there for Tommy Ludke, the senior attackman. Nate Berry at the faceoff once again with Jack Brayak. Berry's won the majority of the faceoffs today. Very dominant Fogo. Valuable asset to this Benilde-St. Margaret's team. Let's see if he can win the possession again. Right now it is 8-2 Red Knights. And Nate gets it, but then is tripped, picks it up, gets back on his feet, and he's going the other way towards the defensive end for St. Louis Park. Another possession getting going for the Red Knights. Griffin pass out to Falls. Again on the ground, and Benilde recovers it. Falls with the ball once again. Driving in, winding up, but the pass to Ludke. Ludke back to Falls as Ludke gets knocked down. Nate Berry picking the ball up. Now Turner back to Griffin Elin. Up the other side there to Mark Falls, midfielder. And the pass in, the shot, and the goal. Griffin Elin going over the goalie. That will be an assist to, I believe, Mark Falls, and hits Griffin right on the crease. Just a good, nice, easy shot. As you see here, Griffin running when he shoots that to the left of the keeper, Colin Monicati. And that is Griffin. Normally, his main job, a feeder behind the net, but he's not afraid to come around. A cut there with Falls on the side. He cuts right up, gets an open shot, and he's got a beautiful shot, puts it in the net for Benilde, and it is now 9-2. We're halfway through the third quarter here. Park 16 TV at St. Louis Park High School Stadium. Orioles with possession there. Taking it down the field is number 26, Jackson Locken. The pass in to Rothler. It's over, and there is a penalty. That will be on the Red Knights. Now the restart here. Number 9, Ilstrup with the ball. Leading scorer for this team. Back behind the net to Seuss. Brody with the ball now, trying to make something happen. Got some passionate fans out here for the Orioles today. Up to 6, Robbie Rothler and off there. That's Ilstrup, as you can see on the replay. Up to Brody, just sends it right over the net. Didn't follow through enough, but a good look for them. That's what they need. They need to keep firing them on Glico right now if they want to try to get back in this game. But Red Knights get the possession back. Jay Weber up to Harrison Brink, the long stick midi for this team. And Tommy Ludke, the attackman, now taking it down to the 20-yard line. into the game is Matt Arneson. Still the team's leading scorer for now. Griffin Elin behind the net. And up to Nate Berry. Red Knights maybe taking it easy for a while now just to keep possession and not let the Orioles get too many shots. Lacrosse is a sport where if you can get enough shots, you can come back from a deficit like this in no time at all. And as long as they keep it on offense here, their lead is safe. But the Orioles recover it, and a good check from behind. Turner Wine with just 5 yards to go till he can't cross that line and makes a clutch play to get the ball back for the Red Knights. And Griffin Elin possessing the ball at X now. To Arneson and back to Elin. Elin sends it up. The shot, no good, however. And that is Mark Falls with that shot. Now the scrum for the ball. Ludke picks it up, but a whistle. And it will be going to the Orioles. Four minutes left in the third quarter. Goalie Colin Monicati taking it up now. Taking his time. Not afraid to get out of the net there. The pass down, but it's picked up by Seuss. Can he gain control of it? Yes, he does. And now taking it back outside to start something up for the Orioles. Another drop. Will they keep possession? Yes, they do. 13, Jack Brayek picks it up.
Pick them apart, guys. They're checking you tight. You can pick them apart easily.
It's Matt Harkema there. Taking it up top. All-state player for the St. Louis Park Orioles last year. And now bringing it in, a good shot off the ground, up. It seemed like it went off the pipe and in. The ref saying it bounced off the pipe but didn't get inside enough, didn't cross the line. Hard to tell from up here, but on the replay there you can kind of see hits off the pipe, goes down and out. That's got to be heartbreaking for the Orioles trying to orchestrate a comeback here with just 3 minutes left in the third quarter. A great play by Harkema, great shot, but just can't get it in the net. And now pulls around, a desperation shot at the 30-yard line, can't get it. Glickle shows him he's better than that and sends it down the other way. Now another fight for the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it will be awarded to Benilde-St. Margaret's. Mark Falls, the senior midi, picking up the ball. See him breaking inside there, 25-yard line. Benilde's going to play pretty calm offense right now. Try to just maintain possession. Nate Berry outside. But Michael Kelly goes for the shot and puts it in the net from way outside. Looks like he was in the just past the 20-yard line on the side. He had an interesting angle there, but he's got a good arm on him and puts it right in. Let's look at that replay. You see Nate Berry hits him there. He's down in the corner, 20-yard line, takes a couple steps up, gets that momentum, and just puts it right past Colin Monicati. Michael Kelly really showing off his stick work, his footwork, and his arm today. Definitely one of the players of the game so far. And that goal will make it a double-digit score for Benilde. It is 10 goals to 2. And now Mason Dieterding gets the ball as Benilde wins another possession. And Griffin Elin picks it up. Benilde's not going to stop playing aggressively. A shot there. Another aggressive play for Benilde here with the lead. And that is Matt Arneson, team's leading scorer, as I've said a few times today, trying to keep that title, and that makes it 11 to 2. A few outside shots in the last few minutes for Benilde. Really showing off that power. Arnie gets the ball, give that assist to Elin. Arnie shoots right across the net there. Goalie can't pick it up. He's got to be frustrated. He's playing a decent game, but Benilde just really firing the shots at him right now, keeping the pressure on him and his defense. Got to be a frustrating game as a goalie. Nate Berry, Turner Wine. Back to Nate now. Just a minute and a half left in this third quarter. Berry sends it in. A struggle for the ball. Jake Anderson there. Jake does pick it up and will take it back outside. Offense will reset. Jake looking to feed it to somebody or get a shot, and he sends it out to Dieterding. Anderson to Turner, to Griffin Elin behind the net. Griffin wanted to get a shot there, but was denied away by the SLP defense. And the Orioles do win possession. '88 Rhett Piper with the ball now, and he gives it up to his friend and teammate Jeff Rounds. And now 27 Harkema with the ball.
Matty, you don't have to score yourself. Pass it. Pass it, Matthew.
Harkema trying to work it around. Jay Weber, a senior captain for this Benilde team. Jay, a big guy, obviously not going to let someone around him easily. But luckily for the Orioles, they do regain possession on that drop ball there. But now, Harrison Brink playing some aggressive D as a long stick midfielder, and he takes the ball away from Zach Ryan. And now going back down the field, Jake Anderson, number 18 for the Red Knights, sends it over on a pass, but it goes out of bounds, and the possession will be awarded to the Red Knights. It looks like it went off a oh, now the ref is changing his mind, saying it's going the other way. That's what I was originally thinking up here. Good call by the ref there to give Benilde the possession, but it is the end of the quarter there, so nothing going on that one. 11-2, Benilde-St. Margaret's with the lead. Park has not scored since early on in this game. Really struggling to keep possessions and get the shots right now. We're not seeing a lot of passing from them. When they're going in, they're having one player at a time really try to break in there and score. That hasn't worked for them. On the other hand, Benilde showing a lot of good teamwork, a lot of passing. They showed a few good fast breaks this game where they were just pass, 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 shoot. And that's the kind of style that they've liked to go with in the past. And so far today, it's working out for them. Also, the last few goals, one by Kelly, one by Arneson, I believe, from way outside, just showing their strong arms off and really doing some damage here. Colin Manicati is taking a beating in the net. 11 goals for the Red Knights in just 3 quarters so far, and this is officially their highest scoring game of the season so far. So Benilde, until today, really struggling this season. Played a decent game against Eden Prairie, but couldn't get the win against the defending champs. And I talked to some players, and they said rather than specifically prepping for this St. Louis Park team, they worked on more team aspects that would benefit them throughout the season rather than just this game. Like, they worked on things like ball movement and communication, really key things, especially defensively with the communication and offensively with the ball movement. They've shown great movement today, a lot of good teamwork, and that's resulted in many goals for them. And on the defense, not letting up many shots, at least many quality shots, playing really aggressive D, not allowing the attackers inside. And so their practice strategies have proved to be good for them so far as they lead by 9 as we start the fourth quarter here. It is Nate Berry versus Jack Brayock once again. This has been basically the face-off matchup since the second quarter, and now Nate Berry wins another one. Benilde will be awarded possession thanks to Berry as we start out our fourth quarter of this game here at St. Louis Park High School Stadium. Mark Falls to Nate Berry at the 35-yard line up top, taking his time there, and sends it over to Matt Arneson. Arneson scanning his options there, sends it back up to Nate Berry. Nate to Mark Falls. Falls out to Ludke. Ludke down to Elin. Really good team passing and cutting right now for Benilde's offense. Haven't been able to break inside yet, but we'll see Falls here. And Griffin cutting across the front of the crease. Into Griffin Elin. The pass back to Arneson at X. Arneson sending it back up there to Turner and to Ludke once again at the top. Benilde's showing some really quality passing so far as Elin takes a shot there. Can't get it to go. And St. Louis Park wins possession back, but drop it right away. I believe that is John Messick that had the ball briefly there. Ball is out of bounds now, and Park will pick it up. Colin Monicati, the goalkeeper in this game.
Move, Matty!
Pass down on the ground, and then a shot, I believe by Brink there, but couldn't get it on target with a almost empty net there as Colin was quick to get back, but not quite in the net there. He was just on top of the crease.
Move for him, Markey!
But no goal for the Red Knights here with 10.5 minutes left in this game. That is Rhett Piper giving it to Jeff Rounds, but they can't get it down the set to the other side of the field there, dropping a lot of passes, and now it will be Benilde's ball once again. Nate Berry up to Michael Kelly, who has a pair of goals in this game. Down to Griffin Elin. Elin directing teammate Nate Berry to come towards him and now sends it over to him. Michael Kelly now up top to Mark Falls. And Tommy Ludke to Griffin Elin. Elin the shot. Hits something, goes back towards the offense. They get the ball again. Ludke to Nate Berry. Nate Berry with the shot. Saved. And Colin finally handling the ball there. Orioles get possession for now. Let's see if they can get a successful clear and try to put some pressure on this Benilde defense. The field will try to pick it up, but Callahan Coons playing good defense there. Ultimately, though, goes out, and the Orioles have the ball here with just over 9 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
Pass it, boys! Pass it, Matty! Pass it!
27, Matt Harkema.
Pass, Matty!
Harkema trying to work it inside.
Pass it, Matthew!
Some frustrated fans here. That now sends it over. And the shot low, sounds like it went off the pipe there and way back to midfield. Doesn't go out of bounds yet. They'll be fighting for the ball, and Mark Falls looked like he almost had it, but now it's going back the other way for St. Louis Park. Man on the ground now. Falls playing some feisty defense, getting that ball back there. Park clearly frustrated, but what can they do? Griffin Elin to Michael Kelly, sending it in the back of the net. That is a hat trick for Michael Kelly. Every one of his shots have just been beautiful this game. A lot of good teamwork for them. That's all you got to preach. Teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. Good feed down there to Elin. Kelly sprinting down the middle of the field, right on the crease. Gets the pass, then gets up to the crease. Shot over the keeper. And double-digit lead for Benilde now with just over 8 minutes to go. It is 12-2 Red Knights. Be calling a timeout, trying to give the players a little break there. So, unless some drastic changes happen very soon, we will have Benilde's first win of the year. Next up, they face Kennedy, Holy Angels, then the Blake School. The toughest part of their schedule is behind them. They played 3 of the top 10 teams in the state in the last week and a half. And 3 really tough games, 3 losses, but they're really finding their way through this game today. Hopefully some of this scoring will carry over to their next game against Bloomington Kennedy. Benilde getting pumped up over there, celebrating what all indications seem to be their first win of the season. Benilde fans getting into it now. Nate Berry will go into the face-off circle once again against Jack Brayek. Berry won the bulk of the face-offs today. Definitely one of the top face-off guys, at least in this conference, if not in the state of Minnesota. And there you go, winning another one is Nate Berry. Berry taking it down the field there. Spins around the defender, Robbie Rothler. And now Griffin Elin behind the net. Number 12, Josh Messick on him. Messick will come back up, and Elin will send it out to Turner Wine. Pass can't connect there. Elin to Wine. The ball goes out of bounds. But it will be Red Knights ball. Turner up to Jake Anderson, who's up top. They're taking it down to the 25. Pass out to Nate Berry. Nate Berry looking but not shooting. Elin up to Dieterding but can't connect. St. Louis Park will have the ball back, at least for a brief moment. We'll see if they can clear it here. Taking it downfield is Robbie Rothler. Called his name a lot today, and now he takes it. The shot saved by Jackson Buzz Williams, who is now in the game for the Red Knights. We haven't seen him really since the first game of the season against Eden Prairie. He is the freshman. He only has 1 year of experience, but a good save there in the fourth quarter of this game. And the pass out to Nate Berry can't connect, but doesn't get to midfield, so it's all Nate Berry getting that ball back. And now to Turner, to Elin, back up to Nate Berry. Nate firing off target. It will be Benilde's ball once again. Griffin Elin at X there. Looking for Nate Berry. Nate with the shot right into the back of the net. I believe that is his second goal of the game. From way out there again, but another good feed by Elin. To Nate Berry, fires it. It's the ball on the 25, just sends it low. Colin knew where it was going, but couldn't get there. Just kind of got down and did what he could. But ends up being a goal for the Red Knights, so it is 13-2. Assist by Elin, goal by Nate Berry. Nate Berry up again against Jack Brayek on the faceoff, and they will win it with number 29 for Benilde. That is not on our roster. A lot of the backups coming into the game now as they have an 11-goal lead with just 5 minutes remaining in this one. Benilde showing a lot of firepower, a lot of good teamwork. That has been the key. And now we see Will Tucker, number 40 in the game, at attack for the Red Knights. Ludke taking it up, sending it into Tucker. Tucker looks like he got a shot, but goalie saves it. And the goalie now will be Benji Weiberg in for this fourth quarter. Weiberg, we've only seen him for 4 minutes so far this year. He has 2 shots on goal and 2 saves. Give him another one there.
Push! Push, ref!
Dieterding to Ludke. Shot, no. Back out. And now Rhett Piper try to do something with it, but can't. Ludke gets the ball. Red Knights will settle there as Nate Berry comes in. The shot. And a goal for the Red Knights. Not much fan reaction there at first. Nobody could really tell. Ref was late to signal it, but see the net move there, so that indicates a goal typically. Nate on the running jump shot, kind of a sidearm there, hits the bottom left corner. I believe that will be his 3rd goal of the game. So, if my math is correct, we have 2 people with hat tricks. We got Michael Kelly, the junior, number 6, and now Nate Berry, the senior midi and Fogo, also with 3 goals today. It is 14-2 Red Knights with just 3 minutes to go in this game. And now Red Knights possess once again. On the field, Ludke there with the ball behind the net. Up there, and the shot and the goal. That is number 19 for the Red Knights. Nate Berry again face off once again. So Brian Arnold getting some varsity playing time here and putting in a goal late in this one. Benilde now with a 13-goal lead. Nate Berry sends it into Will Tucker. Tucker bounce shot into the back of the net. Another goal for the Red Knights. That is Tucker's first of the game on his 2nd shot. Beautiful play, gets around, gets some space, but still has a defender trailing him, kind of in front of him, but gets enough space to shoot around him. Shoots down. Right off that turf, right up into the net. Another beautifully executed team play from, I believe, Nate Berry. Now it is 16-2 Red Knights. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in this game. Michael Kelly, already with a few goals, taking the ball now, and that's to Dieterding. But the Orioles will win back the possession. Clock ticking down, but 14-goal lead for the Red Knights. They've dominated in this game. St. Louis Park just promoted this year to the high school league. They've shown a pretty good team so far. A couple losses, a 1-goal loss to Orono. They have a couple wins, and they won't get too down about this game because this is a tough opponent and it's a long season. Might need to work on a few things, but we'll definitely see some more wins from the Orioles this season. Now taking it behind the net, trying to work something. But Jackson Buzz Williams will pick up the ball now with 20 seconds left in the game, trying to clear it out. Michael Kelly now taking it down the field, 10 seconds remaining in this game. Up there into Ludke, the shot, and it is deflected out by the goalie, Benji Weiberg. There is a flag down. Gonna point this with 2 seconds, but ref's got to do his job, so 2 seconds left. Benilde gonna win this game by 14 goals. That is the end of the game. 16-2. Benilde-St. Margaret's dominating performances by all over the offense there. Michael Kelly with a few, Nate Berry with a few. Nate Berry, another key player, winning the bulk of the face-offs for this Red Knight team. Really the best game by far this Red Knight team has played against a team this season. Dominating in all aspects, keeping them out of the box and out of the crease area on defense, and all around great performance. They should be proud after a few losses. Great rebound game. And that's going to be about it for you here at St. Louis Park High School Stadium. I'm Ethan Lee. I've been your host today, but Paul Broden in the truck there, thanks to him, he's the one who runs the show, and Kurt Meyer on the camera. Give them some credit. Thanks for watching this edition of Park 16 TV MSHSL Lacrosse. Final score, Benilde 16, St. Louis Park 2.